Alrighty, so today we're gonna do Final Fantasy Tactics: War of the Lions. So let me just get started on that. Just trying to make sure everything looks good. I think the sound looks like it's working. Alrighty, so I am Arazalam, student of Ivalice's middle age. Apparently. Oh, I have to click through. Okay. It says, you are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita, a heretofore unknown young man, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. He is a heroism of great renown, a story familiar to all who dwell within our land. Ah, but what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, the youngest of House Bavol, long famed for producing leaders of knights and men. Seamen. Sorry, I'm gay, my jokes are bad. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Durai papers, the existence of which became known to the public only this last year, they had long lain concealed in church archives. This forgotten young man is in fact the true hero. The church maintains he was a heretic, an inciter of unrest and disturber of the peace. Which account is to be believed? Join me in my search to uncover the answer. Ah, but before we begin, might I ask you to share with me your name and the date of your birth? Alrighty, my name is Always Bunny. I think I've been doing that since I was like a kid. Like my save files on like my PS1 card, like going that far back, like I'm Bunny. It is just who I am, I guess. Let me check something really quick. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care what the birthday is. I don't think it has a ton of effect. So I'm up-rendering this with a ppsspp. It looks pretty good. I haven't like seen any stuttering yet. If it starts to suck, some of the video qualities might be slightly different. Because if I have to down-render it to get the speed to work properly, well, that's what I'll do. Keep in mind the PSP originally had like a rectangular screen. So I'm kind of like blowing this screen up a little bit. It's going to shave a touch off the right-hand side. Which probably doesn't matter anyway, because this beautiful face was going to do that for you anyway. Beautiful in my mind anyway. I'm 34 and old, so I think I don't know. Something's working. Or not, I don't know. But I love the PSP version of this. And they fixed a lot of the translation errors. And they added a little bit of voice acting. They added some cutscenes. Look at this beautiful, like, pencil shaded art. Like, dude, I wish I had artistic talent. Whew, I got none. Oh, the music. I love it. Anywho, the guy in the gold armor, that's Delita. Kind of sounds like the leader, Delita. I don't know. It's kind of annoying that these cutscenes have like black bars around the edges, but It'll be fine. I haven't decided if I'm gonna try and get the Black Knights like I did on the last time I played. I remember it being just a pain in my ass. Like, you have to like have each character absorb a certain amount of crystals and do all these really specific things. And I think I have like 90 hours on that playthrough. This one, I just love the story, so I'm gonna do the story. Alright, O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Evilise, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation. A knight says, Lady Ovelia, it is time. Ovelia says, I'll not be much longer, Agriez. Agriez says, your escort has already arrived, Majesty. The priest says, please heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry. The swordsman, who is Gafgarian, says, still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour. Agrias says, Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You're in the presence of a princess. The princess, rather. Gafgarian says, mayhap bowed heads would less offend. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries. Agriez says, I even see the noble order of the northern sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves. I am a vulgar knave. Anyway, Gafgarian says, a guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not expect chivalry. We are in employ of the order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you. Agriez says, govern your tongue. The princess says, enough. Let us be on our way. I like that you can use almost every character in battle, or at least fight almost every character that you come across. It's just delicious. Like, I don't know why more games haven't done that. Like, the only series I've really seen do that is, like, Suikoden, or Suikoden, however you want to pronounce that. Anyway, the priest says, the father watch over you, child. And the princess says, and you, elder. Well, this looks a hell of a lot better than my PSP one. That in the translation alone, I was like, if I'm gonna read this, I cannot deal with the first translation of this game on the PS1. It's pretty bad. Anyway, a knight storms in and says, "Milady, the enemy is upon us." The priest says, "Is it Duke Goltana's men?" Agrias doesn't care. She's just like, I'm gonna go stab some people. Gafgarian says, "We're paid for this. Time to earn our keep." "What is it, Bunny? You above getting paid to do a job?" Bunny, aka Ramses, says, "I'm a knight no longer, just another sellsword." Gafgarian says, "Right then, to battle." Oh my god, it's a beautiful day in Phoenix today. It was like 50 degrees yesterday. Today it's like 70. I'm like, oh, praise all the Buddhas and Jesuses, or insert preferred deity here. If you're spiritual. If not, cool. I'm an atheist, so whatever. Anyway, the princess says, "Deliver us, O Lord." Someone left me a voicemail. Oh my god, is it 1876? For the love of fuck. I'm not even dealing with this shit today. It's probably retarded bullshit anyway. Pardon my use of that word. I don't mean to offend. It's just one of those terrible words that gets stuck in my vocabulary. Chalk it up to me being old, and you can definitely tell me to go to hell in the comments. I won't be offended. Anyway, Agria says they bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad. Does he mean to start a war? A knight says, you there, wench, you cannot hope to defeat us. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I'd hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours. Agrias is a badass. She's gonna chop you into pieces. Gefgarian says, a head-on assault? These words, the swords of Goltana lack wits one and all. I might need to move that, because I don't want that to be cutting off the text. Anyway, Agrias says, in that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gefgarian. Gefgarian says, mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, bunny with me. This serves as like the tutorial battle. Gives me a friggin' headache because I hate not being able to control the characters, but you know, we gotta do it. It's fine. Gefgarian says, kill them all, leave no man standing. Agrias says, you would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We only need to put them to rout. Gefgarian says, I find dead men rout more easily. Ain't that the truth? Oh yeah. This is seriously one of the best games ever made. I know some people don't like SRPGs, so this gives them the opportunity to like just watch the game and enjoy the story without having to deal with all the like grid movements and all that stuff. I know a lot of people don't like how you level up in this game because you can just like surround an enemy and use potions on each other and you'll like level up based off actions instead of experience gained from a battle. So I don't blame them. There's parts of that I love and parts of it I hate. Rend helmet, huh? What a jerk. Trying to empty my dollars. Rude. See what I mean? He like got a level up just from, you know, attacking. Yeah, get rid of that chemist. We don't need any healing going on. I approve of this. Gefgarian gained a job level. Not that it matters. He doesn't stay my ally long. There seems to be no latency. Like, I'm not actually playing it on the PSP simulator. I'm playing it on, whatchamacallit, the OSB. So that's nice that I'm not, like, seeing any slowdown bullshit. Again, pardon my language. I'm just a sailor. I suck at moderating my language. Yeah, stab him in the back. I approve. Stabby stab. Woo! Yeah, there's no permadeath on this first level, which is nice. But this like strikes me, you know, like I obviously have tunes dying that are on my side in like the first fight. I think that's another thing people hate about this game is like there's permadeath and stuff like that. Oof. Crit hit. And I love those, like, little effects, like, it just makes it more, like, awesome just to see those, like, little things go down. Agrias, why are you such a badass? Why does this guy want to break my shit so bad? Throw a rock at him. One thing, like, you'll notice with me in this game is, like, I am not gonna have, like, anybody using, like, long-range skills, really, other than the people who have good long-range skills, like Agrias, Orlandu, etc. I just do not invest in archers or the like.
The princess! This way. Be quick. And try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess. Forgive me. 'Tis your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
Hold there!
I was just gonna say Hodor, but yeah, I don't want to ruin
Truly him?
the voice acting. Delita says, "Is it truly him?" So, for the uninitiated, this story does not happen in a linear fashion. This part of the story is after a lot of events happen.
Delita, he lives? But why does he fight under the banner of Ducal Tana?
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Whew. Records of the hero Delita first appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw knights returning from the front stripped of livelihood. Their fealty to the crown and nobility was abandoned. Many became rogues and traitors, men donning the thieves' cloak and plotting treason against the crown. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of such, the city of Garland too saw its share. The Royal Military Academy at Garland. Garland? I don't know. This apprentice says, another wain was struck last night on its way to Egros. This apprentice says the Corpse Brigade again. Ramza, my god. Says, I wonder where all this leads. Delita, what do you make of it? Delita says, I'm not sure. I have my guesses, but... Bunny says, I'm listening. Delita continues, I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland. Bunny says, Duke Larg? Why? Delita says, not just the Duke, the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry too. Bunny says, that's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit. Delita says, all of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is they number too few. Bunny says, and they mean to bolster their numbers with us? A man's voice from outside the room says, all right, everybody, form up. Goodness gracious. Anyway, this Knight of the Order says, the Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knight's Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galloween is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade. A seditious lot with a grudge against the crown. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade, an operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard, stationed at Egros. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Alrighty, the Knight of the Order continues. The time to take up arms is upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves routed by our knights flees here to Garland, seeking refuge. Anyway, he continues. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed. And yeah, we want to save. Ooh, I do apologize, but I will return in just 1 minute. Alright, apologies. I am returned. I was really sick a couple days ago, if anyone was watching some of my last videos. Whew! Thankfully that's not the case anymore, but there's still like this lingering, getting over it sort of thing. Chemist and Squires. Let's check out actually some statuses. 4 attack, 4 attack. And what else do we got here? Alrighty, I should probably save this really quick. There we go. We are in Garland. I don't know. That pronunciation is def gonna trip me up. Alright. Anywho, this rogue says, "What have we here? We moppets, is it? Our lucks went and turned for the better. Alright, lads, cut through these ones, and we're good as fled. We'll make quick work of them, and don't be leaving no squealers behind, neither." Anywho. Oh, Delita, you sexy little knave, you. This battle pretty much serves as like a secondary tutorial, but with more control. I do think it's cool though, honestly, that some of the characters do their own stuff without your input. It makes sense that you can't control everything. But the AI is not usually too bad. It doesn't usually walk like straight into a landmine. Actually, let's put this one over here. Delita says, "Careful, Bunny. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the mail." Bunny says, "Don't patronize me, Delita. We bavools know our way around a battlefield." The rogue says, "Bavool, was it? Heir to the noble house Bavool, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn moppets is still moppets." Bunny says, "Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing." The rogue says, "And you mean to make us do that then? You're in far over your little heads." Ugh. I hate, like, moving into a place where I get attacked. So I tend to just let them come to me. That way I'm not, like, in harm's way immediately. Delita doesn't give a shit, though. He's just like, whatever. I'm just gonna come up in here. Fuck around, I guess. He can't be permadeathed, I believe, so he gets killed, he gets killed. He's a nice to have in a fight where I can't control him, not a need to have. There we go. Ugh. Oh no, what happened? Oh, okay. I can't figure out how to, like, move the... Oh, there we go. I was like, what on earth? There we go. Now we can get some attacking in. I haven't used this emulator before, so it has, like, functions attached to non-usable buttons, so it is what it is. Weak sauce. Yeah, that's gonna drive me friggin' nuts. Oh yeah, she'll just hit someone in the back. There we go, at least she does some damage. Because if we're going to be doing 12, we want to at least, you know, end this fool. Well, let's have him go over here so he can help with those guys. The pacing of the battles can be kind of slow as well, which I think some people don't appreciate. Oh boy. There we go. I feel like I like pigeonholed myself back there. Alright, he's toasted. There we go. If you attack people from the back or the side, you usually have a higher percentage chance of hitting them, which is good. I fucking hate that chemist. Healing people, you dirty, dirty bastard. Does he have the rock throw thing? Nope. So we're gonna have him stab this guy. I think she can throw a rock, so we're gonna hopefully be able to get that done. Toasty! Don't you run away from me, you punk. Oh, that's not on my team. Oh well. I don't think I'm in any danger of losing this battle, so it's whatever. Alright. I like that it labels enemy too, and usually puts enemies in different colored suits. I find that to be absolutely necessary sometimes. But I also like that it shows the percentage of you hitting, so it allows you to kind of like decide whether or not it's worth that move. There's the enemy. Yeah, he's just kind of pigeonholed for now. I think it makes more sense to go after this guy first. Nice, we survived with 1 HP. 1 HP is better than 0, that's for sure. I hate you! Gosh! Oh my god, that freaking I'm gonna heal myself and run away. So obnoxious. Weak. You're weak. Nobody likes you. I don't think I can attack from that high up. Probably makes more sense to get rid of her. There we are. Oh yeah, you toast. If you attack with a slight advantage on the elevation, you can usually get more crit hits, which is nice, especially if you're attacking from the back. What are you gonna do? Waste my time and heal yourself again? Oh, you went for the easy kill. That's fine. I think she has the throw attack. Nope. And that's all she wrote, folks. Death to the non-believers. Honest work would see them die old in bed, yet they chose instead this early grave. Why persist in such folly? Yeah, that looks a little nicer. For the fights, at least. I got a bunch of money and some items. Cool. I say a bunch. Relatively, of course. To move to a location, select it and press X. Yeah, I think I recall how to play this game, so that'll be fine. Alright, looks like it's story time. Let's save that puppy. Am I like missing something here? Okay, the Bavul Mans in the waning days of the 50 Years' War. Oh, it's being wacky now. Knight Gallant Barbaneth Bavul. What news of the war? Maybe it's because I screwed with this. Anyway, Knight Devout Zalbag Bavul. The order has struck a great blow. Limberry is ours once more. We will be able to recall our forces in Zeltenia anon. All goes as planned, Lord Father, be not troubled. Lord Dystarg Bavul says, the envoy dispatched to Advocate Lenario has returned. He's agreed to your proposal, Lord Father. Barbaneth says, good, very good, then the war will die with me. Alma says, Father. Barbaneth says, there now, Alma, do you want my last memory to be of your tears? Zalbag says, where is that bunny? He should be here at your side. Barbaneth says, Dystarg, Zalbag, you are dear to me, but Bunny is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses his veins. Watch after him. That's a nice way of saying he's a half-child, I guess. And on the father's side, Bunny says, Lord Father. Dystarg says, you forget yourself, Bunny. Barbaneth says, you've come, good. Let me look once more on your face. I think that's important to, like, note, because Ramza kind of, like, goes off the beaten path later. And the way that his brothers treat him is like he's less so of the family, due to the fact that he's, you know, like a half-son on his father's side, different mother. So it's kind of cool that, like, these little things actually are part of the world building and the plot. Bunny continues, Lord Father. Barbaneth says, how long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Bunny says nothing. Barbaneth says, hear me, Bunny. For generations, we Bavuls have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the knight. Become a knight worthy of your name, tolerate no injustice, stray not from the true path. You will know the path you must walk, a Bavul can walk no other. Bunny says, I will not fail you, Father. Barbaneth says, your friend, Dalida, he's a good boy, he's lowborn, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. And then he laughs. Haha, you should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Dalida. Bunny says, as you say, Father. Alrighty. Barbaneth says, take care of your sister. Oh, jeez. So much junk today. Barbaneth says, show these brothers of yours what it is to be a knight. And then passes away. Alrighty, so it appears we are on our way over there. And we are going to get in a fight. I think I used... Oh, I can only have 4 this time. Alrighty. We are at the Mandalia Plain. Whew. What's that guy's name? I think it's Argus. The highwayman says, looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him? Another highwayman says, what do you think we do with him? The other one says, right then. Your luck's run out, knave, if you ever had any. Blast, one of the Order's patrols. Delita says, the Corpse Brigade, and they've a hostage in their midst. Bunny says, okay, you can choose how you want to win this battle. I think we should rescue the captive. To do less would be unbecoming of men of the Order. Commence. Commence we shall. Argath says reinforcements and none too soon. And stab someone in the back. Jared gained a level. And runs away like the thief he is. Robin gained a level and runs away like the highwayman he is. I don't know. Man, they are really going for broke trying to kill my boy over there. Stone. They're getting stoned over there. Sounds kind of fun. Oh boy. I was like, come on, man. You're gonna get me killed already. Because I'll have lost the, priority of the battle. I made the horrible mistake of thinking that I could play this game on my phone. It's basically unplayable on a phone because all the little menus, like in the finger tapping, like it just takes forever to execute commands, like. And the iPhone recently became compatible with the DualShock 4 controllers, which is nice, but that game isn't set up to be able to use it. So it's just super, super freaking annoying to play because the controller doesn't work. You have to like tap everything out on the phone, which, sorry, that makes that literally unplayable in my opinion. He's got like a fat move. We're gonna have him wait. These guys can come into my range. I'm not really in the mood to like take the first hits. Oh, we're gonna throw rocks, are we? Freaking jackass. Let's see. What does he have? Chant? The hell does that do? Can he chant up here? Oh, okay, it gives him some HP, that's fine. Might as well take the job points. Oh, it hurts me. Well, fuck that. Oh well, it's too late now. Yeah, as I suspected. Makes more sense to just kind of wait. Oh, Delita. Go get yourself killed, I guess. Nice. He took that guy out, which is super useful. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna take first licks anyway. Yeah, he's got a pretty powerful attack. It's kind of nice. Oh, that is super fortune-y. Fortuitous. Serendipitous? I don't know. Let's attack you from the side. Actually... I also like that you have the versatility to attack and then move, or to move and then attack. It's just super, super nice. Like, I've seen some games that are like tactically based where it's like if you move and then if you attack first you can't move later. It's like super annoying. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just hang out over here since it's way too clogged over there. Delita, get the heck out of there. There we go. Bye-bye, Wolfie. Yep. See, they're nice. They're not like clogging the arteries. They're attacking and then getting out of the way to make way for my attacks, which is nice. Oh boy. I hate it when enemies do that. I mean, it's a valid tactic, like, but still, it's just freaking annoying. Well, he can do that, and that's about it. Well, if you're gonna make me chase ya, it's like I will have to chase ya. Oh, that guy's got 15, that guy's got 35. Alright, cool. He says bye-bye to this world. Rams is in a place where I think he can attack either. Oh, nice. He's got some chemist abilities. Oh, he found an item. Interesting. Oh, that's super annoying. Too many dead bodies in one spot. I don't think he has a countering move, so we'll just hopefully try and get out of range. It's kind of cool that, like, you can create a barrier with bodies. So you can walk over a body, but whether it's your team or not, but if you have living bodies forming a wall, it prevents people from going after like a damaged character, like how I did there in that situation. So it's kind of nice, like that you have a lot of options in how you want to proceed. Anyway, Bunny says, "Are you harmed?" Argath says, "I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety I fear." One sec here. Alright, Bunny says the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry was here. And Argath says the very same, and to whom do I owe my gratitude? And then Bunny says, "We are Knight's Apprentice from the Academy at Garland. We may be able to help you, but first I would hear more." We got 700 bonus dollars. and 2 potions. Sadly, not whatever item that guy picked up. Anyway, he says, my name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency, the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry's household. Delita says, a knight, you say? Argath continues, well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice, as are you, if I'm not far mistaken. Bunny says, a fellow knight in training then. I'm Bunny Bavool, and this is Delita Harrell, my trusted friend. Bavool? You're not of the Bavools of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck. A blessing in the midst of disaster, says Argath. Bunny says, what? Argath says, the Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must. Delita says, the Marquis is held captive? Argath says, they took him hostage, yes, but he still lives. We must act quickly if he is to remain so. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. Argath continues, you simply must help me, please, I beg you. Delita says, calm yourself, who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive, save there were value in keeping him so. Of that you can be sure. Ramza says, there's little the 3 of us can do to help in any case if the Marquis was taken hostage. Agros will be in an uproar, you can be sure of that too. Delita says, then before all else, we will report to Agros. Are we agreed? And then he says, agreed, we'll start there. Forget what his name is, Argath, something like that. He's not a hugely important tune. Alright, we've gone to Agros Castle. Lord Dystarg Bavool says, I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Bunny. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me. Bunny says, I'm glad. The other guy says, oh, you would not seem it. Bunny says, I am, forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I've done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limberry's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you a mind to do? His brother says, I've already asked Zalbag to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom, that is, assuming the Marquis yet lives. Argath says, I beg of you, Lord Bavool, lend me 100 men that I might hunt the whoresons down. Please, my lord, grant me means to avenge my fallen friends. Ramza's brother says, mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galleon. Leave her affairs to those of us who are. He says, but my lord. And he says, do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not even yet knighted. Ramza's brother continues, the 2 of you will remain here at Agros and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry, danger is not like to visit these walls. Oof, I'll be back in 1 sec. Oh my goodness. Alright. Argath says, my own house was once respected as highly as House Bavool, you know. At least until my grandfather was captured during the war. He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out their gate when the dagger found his back. Killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of the men he betrayed later escaped and spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course, but he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us, our reputation was ruined. I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me. Tietra, hear all. Delita's sister says Delita. Delita says Tietra. Bunny says Alma, Zalbag. Alma is Ramza's sister, but we're gonna call him Bunny because I think it's funny. Alma says, Bunny, you've come home. Bunny says, it's been some time, hasn't it, Zalbag? Zalbag says, I heard about Garland. They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Bavul. Father would be proud. Bunny says, thank you, Lord Brother. Zalbag says, ha, you certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride, I quite feared she might burst. Tietra says, worry not, my seams have held. I'm glad to see you looking so well, Delita. Delita says, and I, you. Have you settled in at school? Tietra says, yes, the others have all been quite kind. Zalbag says, would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves. Bunny says, I understand. Good luck. Zalbag says, we received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade. Argath says, what? Zalbag says, something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy, but they fancy themselves righteous and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin? Argus, or whatever his name is, says, why wouldn't they? They're not but common footpads. Zalbag says, one of the men I planted among them has not returned. I worry he may be caught up in something serious, but there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts. Bunny says, where was he last known to be? Zalbag says, a merchant city named Dorder in eastern Galleon. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull, wouldn't you agree? Delita says, forgive us, Tietra. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned. Tietra says, don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself. And Delita says, I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you're even noticed I'm gone. Before you even noticed I'm gone. And Delita says, let's be on our way. Alma says, Tietra puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words. Ramza says, what do you mean? His sister says, she has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn. Alma says, forgive me, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Tietra will be alright. I'm here to look after her. Ramza says, then there is naught to worry about, but mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything. Alma says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Don't lose sight of yourself, Bunny. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Bavul. Bunny says, now you're starting to sound like Mother, and laughs. And then departs. Alma says, Bunny, as the wind blows her. Alrighty. Let's make sure we're saved. These little green spots can be, like, random battles, and sometimes I'm just, like, not really in the mood. Oh, you know what? Hold on a sec. Let me check and see. Yeah, I haven't, like, really done anything with my party yet. I can distribute maybe some job points and such. Oh wow. He has like apparently okay, I can change my job if I want. Let's learn some abilities. What is Rush? Stone, Salve, Tailwind. Let's learn Stone and Salve. Alright, we should probably switch some jobs up here. Let's see what they sell there first, because if they don't sell any, like, armors, yeah, they got plenty of shit in here. Because knights hit a little bit harder, so let's change them. Okay, I have to press triangle again, I guess. Oh, she doesn't have enough skill points yet, I guess, to turn into a knight. So we'll keep her a squire then, out of having no other choice. Alright, let's see what we got in the way of weapons. I think he already has that equipped. So he can have shields. How much money do I have? That does 20 HP. 10. That adds, I think, movement plus 1? What do those even do? Oh, he has that equipped, so that's why. Okay. I don't have tons of money, so we gotta be, like, careful with how we appropriate this stuff. Alright. Alright, let's... he doesn't need that, because he ain't gonna stay in my party forever. Let's give him... Oh, I'll need to get him a weapon then. Oof. My money's almost gone already. Oh, she can't have a... Oh yeah, she's not a knight yet. I need one more long sword apparently. Actually, I'll remove hers. Alright. Now let's sell a bunch of this shit. And I know I'm not going to need a lot of this stuff until way later in the game. Oof, so expensive. She's not a great character. I'm probably gonna trade her in for a dude. Oh, I don't think I've even hard saved yet. Let's do that. I can maybe get 4 of those. So let's just take 6 of these instead, because that gives me money to buy a person. That sounds fucking terrible, but it is what it is. So we want to go to the Warriors Guild. We definitely want a guy. I don't have enough money. I need 1,500, so let's sell some more stuff. Whew, it's gonna be a tight fit. 250 almost gets me there. Alright. We want a dude. 4 attack. Whoops. That's some way higher bravery and faith. That's good. Let's hire him. I don't care what his name is. That works for me. Alright, now let's find, what's his name? Bouchard. Let's get him removed of this junk. Actually, probably not, because I can't turn him into a knight immediately. That'll be fine for now. Alright. I think we can move on. We got attacked, but that's fine. Since I'm like needing to upgrade some people. Whew. I do appreciate the extent they went to make different music. It'd get terribly old if you couldn't like have a switch up on that. You guys can come to me. Oh, she doesn't have any. Shit equipped. The fuck? Oh well, I'm dumb. Rude. He should probably come over here, because she's not going to survive that next move. Sadness. he can't. Actually, he can get over there. Okay. Chop, chop. Really? And you are dead. Yeah, I don't want her to be shown as a knight when I don't have her equipped. So let's change her back into a squire so I don't make that mistake again. Well, he can't do anything yet either. That's fine. I just gotta remember I'm using those for if I need to move in a pinch hitter. I've got let's see what she can do. Actually, I'll just leave her a knight. Oh, whatever. Alright, we are moving on with the plot here. Tavern patron says, "Did you notice?" Notice what? How am I supposed to notice if you don't tell me what it is I'm supposed to look at? The menu, you Claude. Take a glimpse. The menu. Oh, right. There's some new words on it. Melee and rendezvous. What do you suppose those are? Some new manner of challenges as I hear it. Melee battles are for sparring. Sounds like a rum way to test your sword arm. Friendly challenges too. No worries of getting left to feed the worms. What about that other one? Rendezvous. Well, sometimes people look to hire two groups of adventurers for a job. That's how you meet up with the other one. Ah, so you've to work together with another Cole, eh? Not so sure as I could do that. Well, there aren't a lot of offers up yet either way. Sure, there will be some day, though. Once more people catch wind of the idea, there will probably be some right interesting jobs. I suppose I could try it sometime. There's more still. This is the good part. As I'm told, both participants get rewarded with treasure. Why didn't you say that from the start? Let's get going. Well, first we need to find another group. I think that's the, like, network play you can do at the PSP. I don't think that'll work emulated, obviously. The Tavern Master says, "You might give it a try too, my lord. If you ever have the interest, just say the word." Let's see. Alright. I think we're going over Meower to the Siege Weld. Alrighty. shard there. Actually, let's see if we can't get him some better equipment. I don't know if I care about that, honestly. Yeah, let's get some more battle boots. Alright, now let's walk over here. Hopefully I get enough money to get a 5th tune, because... yeah. Because I don't think Delita and that other guy stay with us a heck of a lot longer. But they're eating up my slots, which is kind of annoying. Like, normally you get 5 tunes, but I can only use 4 because I have all those guest characters. Anyway, Argath says, our luck is ill that should chance upon fiends such as these in the wood. Delita says, some of us prefer fiends in a wood to a dull watch in Castle Garrett's Argath. Argath says, and some of us are not so quick to jape in danger's face. Bunny says, enough talk, they come. I love him. He's just so succinct. I really dislike people who ramble on and on and on. My last Let's Play, I did Xenogears, and I read everything. And, like, near the end, where Disc 2 was at, I was just like, I'm gonna just make this real succinct, because they're just talking in circles for, like, half of their dialogue. It just drove me flapping crazy. I was like, shut up! As not nice as that is, I was like, just come on, man. Like, you're saying the same thing over and over. It was like, Faye, Ellie, Faye, Ellie, Faye, Ellie. Over and over again. They're just like exchanging nonsensical dialogue and phony science terminology and blah, blah, blah. I was like, the first half of the game didn't do that. And the second half is just like, we have to try to fake explain all these things now, and because they ran out of the budget, it was just too much, man. Like, it was just awful. I'm gonna have him wait. I want you to come over here, not vice versa. I'll use my guest characters as bait. I don't care. Yeah, go get yourself fucked up, Argath. Whatever your name is. I hate that guy anyway. He's garbage. He's just a bad person. I won't leave any spoilers, but he's just a bad person. I'll just put it that way. Spank him. Spank him like a red-headed stepchild. Spanky spank! How rude. You were gonna get stabbed for that. And that's why we have shields. They're so nice. They just do such a great job of mitigating damage. Apparently not in his case, though. He's just too stupid to block. Alright, we're gonna stab you in the back because I'm a naughty boy like that. Ugh. Hate that everybody else gets counter and I don't have any of that cool stuff yet. Yep, take him out. Perfect. That's exactly what I would have done, so I'm not sad about it. Whoa. That guy. is there, so we'll... Oh, 1 HP shy. That just drives me bananas. Perfect. Did I mention I love the music in this game? I think I did. It's just so good. And that's why we have battle boots, folks. They expensive, but they worth it. Kill it. Kill it in the face. Yes. Goodbye. Oh, Argath, you useless punk. That has 9 HP. Bouchard goes before them, so I'm gonna have him finish it off. Because I want him to get upgraded to a knight as AQAP as quick as possible. Alrighty. Bunny says, once we are clear of the Weald, we shall soon reach Dorter. Paching! The battle is won! You got money. I need money. Hooey, motherfucker. Alright, can I upgrade this punk ass yet? Not quite. Anyhow. There we go. And I can afford that. So let's say yes to that for now. And I don't think I want to get in another fight. Well, we're getting in one anyway. We are just making some headway. This swordsman says, I said I know naught of it. The other knight says, do not speak false to me. I know what you've done. Where is Gustav? I will have it from you one way or another. And this guy says, I don't know. The other guy says, what of the Marquis? Where have you hidden him? Tell me. Seems like they're divided on what they should do with that Marquis. I like that cute little neckerchief thing. The guy says, I will not ask again. Where are they? He says, the desert. They're in the desert. The sand rats seech. Bunny says, hold. And this guy says, the order is swords. My luck turns foul with the weather. And runs away. Argath says, it seems we did well to come here. Delita says, have I not seen that man before? Bunny says, you know him, Delita? He says, I've seen his face, I'm sure of it. It was at Egro's, just after the war's end. Whew. This is gonna be the first, like, pretty hard battle. Ramza says, "You'll pardon me my misgivings, but this has not the look of any joyous reunion to arms." Ramza's also bunny. Sorry about that. Oof. Because we've got, like, archers and mages, like, doing ranged attacks, and there's almost no way to get away from them. Because the game, its attacker AI is pretty freaking good. It doesn't make moves it doesn't think it's going to complete. And since those moves have charges, like, a certain amount of turns have to go by before they actually execute, but the AI does a really good job of ensuring that they hit you. Delita says, "I've just remembered that main, his name is Wiegraf. Or Wiegraf, if you want to be German. Anyway, he commanded the dead men during the war, a company of volunteers assembled from the peasantry." Argath says, "What? But that would make him..." Delita says, "I, the commander of the Corpse Brigade." And he runs off to go do things in places. Looks like those two want to take the high road. I'm fine with that. Oof. Those archers, I already, like, I'm sweating. Their range is just too much, man. Yeah, like, he can already fucking get me from, like, super far away. So rude. I think I'll have to adopt a more aggressive attack policy so I'm not getting picked off. Anywho, let's have him do that. Yowza. Thankfully he didn't get a pick-off hit yet. Mr. Mage hasn't charged anything. Oh yeah, I love it when they walk right out there like that. We need to kill that thing as quick as possible. Otherwise I'm going to be in for a not so great surprise. Don't go up there, Argath. We don't need 3 people on 2. Or maybe we do, I don't know. We'll find out. Frackin' Archer, leave my friend alone. Man, he's already gonna be dead. I need him to learn stuff, so I'm like, attack anybody but him. Come on, man. You're rude. At least we have some shield action, so like we have a chance of blocking these arrows, which is nice. I think my favorite skill is sword grab. It's just super useful. It lowers like somebody's ability to hit you down to like 50%. Fuck you, mage. You ain't not getting away with that shit. Well, I can't get that archer yet, so that's... Alright, Delita, you better kill that guy. Ugh, really? Well, somebody's gotta go after this jackass. Oh, Argath, you slow, useless punk. you killed my friend. You're a jerk. No one likes you. Come on, man. Freaking snipe hitting my friend. Well, you're dead now, you jerk. I think Ramza can one-shot this douchebag, so that should be good. But there are plenty other douchebags. Really? 87% from the side? And only 25? Well, we're just gonna hope we take this guy out. There we go. Now those guys gotta run all the way back down. So obnoxious that they both went all the way up there. For one guy. Can I attack him, or is the incline too steep? Nope. Thankfully we can get him. Let's hope that takes him out. I'm not in the mood to, like, already have a perma-killed tune. Oh, Argath. Well, at least he's gonna hit this dude. Cool. I'm already over having these guest tunes. I just want them gone. Oh, what am I doing? And that's all she wrote. Phew. The battle is won. You got money, and more money, and a sword, and a robe. I love money! Give me all your money! Argath says, we know you're of the brigade. There's no use hiding it. Out with it. What have you done with the Marquis? Where are you holding him? Argath says, you were with your commander Weegraf when we came upon you. Where has he gone? Mayhap a beating would loosen your tongue. Bunny says, enough, Argath. Argath says, Listen well, a great host with the order at its ban prepares a sweeping campaign that will bring to book your Turncloak Brigade. You will die, you will be hunted down to the last and slaughtered like the swine you are, for such is brigandry's reward. But you, Pagar, lucky one, tell us what we wish to know, and you may yet keep your bacon. So where is Weegraf? How the bloody hell should I know? I'll not bear your ribald tongue, rogue. Learn to guard it if you'd not have it cut from your throat. I am no rogue. Tell that to the men you've robbed. You nobles are all the same. You think every man born outside a castle's walls less than human. We fought for this kingdom at peril of our very lives, yet the moment the war was ended, you turned us out into the streets. What do you think makes you so special? Birth? Blood? What difference does it make? Argath says, you kidnap men for ransom, then dare ask the difference between us? The swordsman says, no, the Marquis's kidnapping was no plan of Weegraf's. He would never hold a man for ransom. Ramza says, then who? Someone kidnapped the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry. And then Argath says, speak, if not you, then on whom would you pin the deed? It was Gustav. Who is Gustav? Delita says, Gustav Margriff, Lieutenant Commander of the Dead Men. Argath says, so the Corpse Brigade was behind the kidnapping. And he says, no, we're not like Gustav. We fight to end the aristocracy, not to become it. To be treated as equals as the men of honor that we are. Argath says, what do maggots know of honor? Bunny says, that's enough, Argath. Argath says, so where is this Gustav? And the sand rat Siege. Sand rat? Delita says, you're not of Galleon. Small wonder you've not heard. Sand rats are unique to the Zeklaus Desert north of Dorder. Bunny says, do any villages lie in between here and the desert? Delita says, villages? No, at least not anymore, but the desert men once had a settlement on the outskirts and its ruins remain. Bunny continues, then that's where we'll find Gustav and the Marquis. Delita says, I like as not. Argath says, how can you be certain? And then Bunny says, a Siege is a sand rat's burrow, his home. Alright, can I turn this guy into a knight yet? Nope. That seems like the most logical one to pick. Let's have him rend helm or shield. That's fine. He can learn nothing. Let's see if we got anything new. I'm so out of it right now. Alright, let's see where we're at on the timing. We're at hour 45, so I'm gonna stop here, and then I will upload some stuff, and then I'll work on the next stream. So we'll call it quits for here. And if you're watching, thanks for hanging out.